Welcome all of you to this video of ANIMATHS. Now, as you know, in my last video in quadratic equations, I had planned to take up the entire chapter of quadratic equations in just one video, but then it wasn't possible. So I have left behind I was left behind with the entire problem sums of this chapter. So in this video, I'm going to take up different types of problem sums all in one place. Okay, so that you can have a run through of the entire problem sums of this chapter. I know quadratic equation problem sums are very difficult, seem to be very difficult for you all sometimes. They are very difficult sometimes. Okay, so let's see. I'll be taking up age related problems, I'll be taking up speed, distance, time and work, double digit, two digit number. Then I shall also be taking up area perimeter types. Okay, there are so many different types. Okay, so I'll try to take up cover them as far as possible in this video. So let's see. Okay, so the difference of two natural numbers is 5 and the difference of their reciprocals is 1/10. Find the numbers. Okay, so the very first thing that we should do in the problem sums, there are many more sums based on numbers, but then I have picked up only one sum because I have left out the easier ones. Only one I have taken, so of the number type. So difference of two natural numbers. So let the number be x. Now this must be written because your examiner must know what you have taken as x. Okay, be x, and the other one number is x and the other number is x minus 5, right, because the difference is 5. Okay, and the difference of their reciprocals. So once I have got this number, the difference of their reciprocals is 1/10. Means now here there is something you need to understand. If the denominator, this is a smaller denominator, then the number becomes bigger. So here you should not have any confusion as to what to write first. Okay, you have to write the one with smaller denominator first, because smaller the denominator, bigger the number. Okay, minus 1/x. This is 1 kg cake which has been cut by x minus 5 number of pieces. So, and here x number of pieces. So since here you are cutting it into smaller number of pieces, you get a bigger piece here. Okay, so that is equal to 1/10. Now this is my quadratic equation. These two could not form any equation, but this has formed an equation because condition is given. So now the main thing is, if you know to do quadratic equations, you can solve these. Solving is not a problem. Problem is framing the equation. Okay, so here I can write it x minus 5 and the LCM is this. Okay, is equal to 1/10. Here we don't have x, we have x minus 5 but we don't have the x, so x into 1. Here we have the x, we don't have x minus 5, so minus 1 into x minus 5. That is x minus x plus 5, 1/10, and here x square minus 5x. Okay, so this is the equation. Cancel this out, and then this gets multiplied, cross multiplication, minus 5x is equal to 50. This gets multiplied here, 50. Okay, so it becomes x square minus 5x minus 50, right? So it is x square minus 5x minus 50 is equal to 0. So x square, this is how much do we need? So we can write it as a minus 10x plus 5x minus 50 is equal to 0, right? So we can write this x minus 10 plus 5x minus 10 is equal to 0. X minus 10 and x plus 5 is equal to 0. Okay, so once we have written it, we can always x is equal to 10 or x is equal to minus 5. Now we have to be very careful which number to choose. Okay, so we cannot take x is equal to minus 5 because they had told us natural numbers. So our answer is this. So our two answers are x is equal to 10 and x minus 5 is 5. So the two answers are 5 and 10. Okay, this is completely not used. So these are the two natural numbers. That is our answer. Now, the numerator of a fraction is 3 less than its denominator. If 1 is added to the denominator, the fraction is decreased by 1 by 15. Find the fraction. Now, here we have to find a fraction. Okay. So, here whatever numerator is 3 less than the denominator. So, let me take like this, where I have considered let the denominator be x. So, this is the fraction, okay, and 1 is added to the, this is the original fraction. Now, 1 is added to the denominator. The fraction is decreased by, okay, this is the original fraction. Now, the new fraction is what? 1 is added to the denominator. Okay, this is the new fraction. Now, I have both the fractions. Then the fraction is decreased by 1 by 15. Means the new fraction is 1 by 15 less than the old one. So, automatically they are telling us that the original fraction is bigger. Okay, so this is it. Is by decreased by how much? 1 by 15. So, the difference is 1 by 15. So, now here what I can do is I can take x minus 3 common, and 1 by x minus 1 by x plus 1 is equal to 1 by 15. I can do like this. Okay. So, here if I write this up here, I can write x minus 3 and here x plus 1, and this is x plus 1 minus x. Okay. So, this is the outside bracket part, here is the LCM, and this is the calculation up here. Okay. So, that is equal to 1 by 15. Cancel this out. Okay. So, here I have only 1 left inside the bracket. So, x minus 3 into this 15 comes up. Okay, and x into x plus 1. So, this is my equation that I am supposed to solve now. 15x minus 45 is x square plus x. So, x square minus this goes that side, 14x plus 45 is a 0. So, here how can I get this by middle term factorization? Okay, so let me see how I can manage this. 45 means I can get a 15 and a 3. I can even get a 9 and a 5 can give me a 45. So, I will take that combination. 9x minus 5x plus 45 is equal to 0. X minus 9 minus 5x minus 9, which is equal to 0. So, now I have, this is x minus 9, x minus 5 is equal to 0, x is equal to 9, or x is equal to 5. So, I have two different values of x, each one is going to give me two values, but I need the fraction. My original fraction is x minus 3 by x, right? That is my original fraction. So, this is my original fraction. What I will do is I will substitute first 9. On substituting 9, I will get a 6 by 9, that is equal to a 2 by 3. Then I will get a, I will put the 5. Then if I put the 5, then I will get 5 minus 3 by 5, which is 2 by 5. Now, so I have got two answers, but here also I will have to delete one answer. This is out of question because they had told the numerator is 3 less than the denominator. So, the value 9 is not giving me the fraction which the question wanted. So, the only correct answer is 2 by 5. Okay, so my answer becomes 2 by 5. Remember, you have to show this, you have to tell the reason also why you are not taking this, and then you have to say this is the final answer. A 2-digit number is 4 times the sum of the digits and twice the product of the digits. Find the number. Now, this is here we have a 2-digit number question which many of you have a lot of difficulty in. Now, how to represent a 2-digit number? 2-digit number is represented like if, let's say, x is the tens digit. Now this is up to you, whether you take x as tens digit or y as tens digit. Y is the units digit. In this case, if x is the tens digit and y is the units digit, then original number is 10x plus y. Now why so? Why do we always take like this? Now remember, when we write 47, okay, when we write 47, we write it as 4 into 10 plus 7, right? Remember your lower classes? So 4 into 10 plus 7. Okay, so the tens digit gets multiplied with 10 and plus the units digit, that gives you the number. Same thing, according to the same format, we are only writing the number here algebraically. So this is the tens digit which gets multiplied with 10 and the units digit gets written like that. Okay, so here in this question you have to have a very clear understanding of digit and number. Digits are in 47 4 and 7, number is 47. Okay, so here, and the sum of the digits, now see only this sum of the digits, these are the digits, okay, is this is sum of digits. Okay, so and twice the product of the digits. A two digit number is 4 times the sum of the digits and twice the product of the digits. Okay, so the number is, now I am applying the condition, is 4 times the sum of the digits. Okay, and product of the digits, okay, this number is also 2 times the product of the digits. Now this is what we have to work on. These are our equations. Okay, we have to work on these things. So find the number. What are the numbers? So how do we solve this? So here we have two equations. So we have to eliminate one variable and get the full thing in just one. Out of x and y you have to eliminate any one variable. So here if I work on this equation, I get, that is equation 1 and equation 2. Let me mark it like this. I am going to get 10x plus y is equal to 4x plus 4y. Okay, 4x plus 4y. That gives me 6x minus 6x is equal to 3y. So y is equal to 2x. Okay, so now this value I'll try to substitute here. Here I have y. 10x plus 2x is 2x, and y here I'll put another 2x in place of this y. Okay, now let me see what I get. Plus 2x is 4x square. So what am I getting now? This side I have a 12x and this side is a 4x square. So 4x square minus 12x is a 0. 4x, okay, 4x, x minus 3 is equal to 0. So how much do I get from this? From this I get either 4x is equal to 0, that gives x is equal to 0. Okay, now and the other one is, now since x is the tens digit, I can't even take x as 0. And the other one is x minus 3 is equal to 0. So x comes to a 3. If x is equal to a 3, then we can continue with the number. We can get the number like this. This is our original number. So the number is how much? Is equal to 10 into 3 plus, how much is y then? Y is equal to 2x. Yes, y is equal to 2x, so 2 into 3. Okay, so y is equal to 2x. 30 plus 6. So the number is a 36. So we have got our number. 1 year ago, a man was 8 times as old as his son. Okay, so now his age is equal to the square of his son's age. Now let me, in these sums, there's a lot of confusion always happening. So let me do one thing. Let me take the present age of son be x. Okay, so present age of man is equal to, Now his age is equal, present age of man is equal to, now his age is equal to square of his son's age. Okay, that is, this is the present age of the man, present age of the son. So always take the present age to be x, the sum becomes simpler. His age is equal to square of his son's age. 1 year ago, what was the picture? 1 year ago, son was clearly x minus 1 and man was how much according to the condition? Okay, man was x square minus 1 according to the present age, and according to this condition x square minus 1 was equal to 8 times as old as his son. So this is our equation. So x square minus 1 is equal to 8x minus 8, x square minus 8x plus 7 is equal to 0. This is our wanted equation. Okay, so how do we solve it? X square minus 7x minus x, yeah, that gives me my minus 8x plus 7 is equal to 0. X minus 7 minus, okay, is equal to 0. Therefore, the values come to x minus 7 and x minus 1 is equal to 0. So x is either equal to 7 or equal to 1. If we equate these to 0, x is either 7 or it is 1. Then if x is 7 or x is 1, then what is the next thing? They have asked for the present ages. Okay, so present age of, if I take 1 as the present age of the son, then I shall not be able to get anything as x minus 1. Yes, so I'll have to take this. So this goes out. Okay, so present age of son is 7 years, and you must write years, and present age of father, that is the man, is, let me go for the condition. Okay, in present age, what was the condition? If son is 7, then father is x square, that is 7 square, that is 49 years. So this is the only answer. I cannot take 1 because 1 year ago, then the son is 0 years. Okay, and the father is 1 year ago, the father, then this does not apply. Yes, okay, so this is the answer. So that was one age type of question. So here we have, find the, for the same amount of work, A takes 6 hours less than B. If together they complete the work in 13 hours 20 minutes, find how much time. This is a time and work sum. Okay, now supposing this is a wall which A and B have to paint. Okay, so B takes maybe x hours to paint it completely. Then A takes x minus 6. Okay, A takes 6 hours less than B. Okay, so this is for A and this is for B. So B takes x hours to completely paint it and A takes x minus 6. Now I have to tell one thing here. If supposing one person is finishing this painting in 4 hours, give him just 1 hour, how much will he paint? Okay, so he can paint, if his full thing is taking 4 hours, in 1 hour he will paint only 1/4 of it, isn't it? So if B is taking x hours to paint the full hour, in just 1 hour B will paint just 1 by x of it. Okay, if A is taking x minus 6 hours to paint the full thing, then in just 1 hour A will also do 1 by x minus 6 fraction of this wall. Okay, so in 1 hour, now A does how much? 1 by x minus 6 and B does 1 by x. Now here we have to understand why these sums are difficult. We have to understand one thing, that this is in hours, this is ours, and this is fraction of the work. We tend to mix up these two things. Okay, they are not the same thing. So here this is fraction of this wall, okay, is done by A in 1 hour, and this is fraction of this wall again, which is done by B in 1 hour. Now if you allow both A and B to work together, that is, you are making them work together to finish your work fast, then in 1 hour, how much do they do? 1 by X done by B, and this is done by A. Okay, this is the work A and B is doing together. Okay, and how much time are they taking? So if this wall is again completely painted in 6 hours, then in 1 hour it will be only 1/6 painted. Yes, so in 1 hour, how much, if together they take 13 hours 20 minutes, in 1 hour they will also do 1 by 13, that is the time goes down here in the reciprocal. I repeat, if the full wall could be painted by A and B in 6 hours, you give them just 1 hour, they will just paint 1/6 of the wall. Same thing, now only thing is this time has a lot of fractional value in it, so it might look little confusing. So in 1 hour they do 1 by, so in 1 hour they'll do how much? In 1 hour they'll do 1 by 13, and 20 minutes is 1/3 of an hour, 1 by 3. Now that comes to, this is 40 by 3, 3 goes up, 3 by 40. Okay, here the LCM is x minus 6 into x, that is x minus 6 plus x. Okay, and that comes to 2x minus 6, isn't it? It is a 2x minus 6, and here you take the 40, then this is 3x square minus 6x. Okay, so how do we, now this becomes our quadratic equation. So it is difficult to get this equation. What have we equated? We have equated fraction of the work. We have added up fractions of the work. Okay, these are all, the entire equation is based on fractions of the work. Okay, here we have not equated hours. So now if I write this here, this is 80x minus 240 is 3x square minus 18x. Okay, that gives me 3x square minus 98x, take this side, plus 240 is equal to 0. So this is my quadratic equation which is ready. Okay, so my quadratic equation is ready here. Now if I am going to do middle term factorization, product of this comes to a 720. So how do you find this kind of sums? Okay, so you have to actually do some prime factorization of 240. So when we do prime factorization of 240, 2, 120, 2, 60, 2, 30, 2, 15, and 3 and 5. So we have 4 2s, 3 and 5, and one more 3 here. So you don't waste time in multiplying. Don't waste time in multiplying. Rather, you count this 3 in the factors. Now what are the factors that I can make out of this? But I have to see that I need 98 on adding the 2 factors. Okay, and the product has to be a 720. So my two factors are 3x square minus 90x minus 8x. 9 into 8 is a 720. Okay, plus 240, that is equal to 0. So let me factorize now. Okay, so x minus 30 and 3x minus 8. Okay, so from here I get either x is equal to 30 or x is equal to 8 by 3. X is equal to 2/3. I cannot take this value because it is less than 6, because we have to subtract 6 from it. One of them is working 6 hours less than the other one, so it is not going to work. So I have to take, this is my answer. So how much time will B alone? B alone takes, so B alone takes 30 hours to do the work. Okay, so B alone takes 30 hours to do the work. A motorboat whose speed is 9 kilometers per hour in still water goes 12 kilometers downstream and comes back in a total time of 3 hours. Find the speed of the stream. Now this is the upstream and downstream sum. Now remember, if there is a river, okay, there is a stream, okay, then, and a boat is in this stream, this boat, if it is going in still water, its motor has its own speed with which it can run in flat, level water. So that is in still water, that is 9 kilometers per hour. Okay, so the speed in still water is 9, and speed of the stream, remember the water itself has a speed of the stream, that comes to, speed of the stream comes to, let's take an x. Then the upstream speed, that is, what is the time in which it is going to go up, that is speed of the boat in still water, okay, boat speed in still water minus the speed of the stream, because every time it tries to go up, the stream is pushing it back by this much. Downstream speed is just the opposite, that is downstream speed always has to be bigger, the speed of the water plus the boat itself, isn't it, because the boat is pushing it downwards. Okay, so now this is what we have to work with. Motorboat whose speed is 9 kilometers per hour in still water goes 12 kilometers downstream and then comes back in a total time of 3 hours. So if this is the speed of going upstream, okay, and the distance is 3 kilometers, okay, the distance is 12 kilometers, then time to go upstream is distance by speed, and time to go downstream is again distance by speed, and that comes to 3 hours. So we have equated time here. Okay, this side is also time, this side is also time. Now here I can take the 12 out and I can do 9 square minus x square. Okay, and that is 9 plus x plus 9 minus x, that is, this goes this side, this comes this side, and the 12 is outside the bracket. Let me cancel it out. Okay, so here I get, this will be gone, so 4 into 18 is equal to 9 square minus x square, that comes to 72. This is 81 minus x square. X square is a 9. X is equal to plus minus 3. Okay, so we'll have to take the plus 3. So the speed of the boat, the speed of the stream is 3 kilometers per hour. Okay, so speed of the stream is speed is equal to 3 kph. Okay, so this is our answer. So this was one of the upstream downstream type of questions which you find very difficult. So you must write this carefully, that what is the upstream speed and how much is the downstream speed. You have to get it very clear before you start with your equation. Then sometimes this equation is made on time like I made it. Sometimes it is made on distance, that is both sides will equate distance. Sometimes it is even made on speed, that is both sides we will be equating speed. So it depends on the question how your equation is going to come. Now here is a question, the area of a rectangular room is 300 meters. Now area of a rectangle is length into breadth. The length was decreased by 5 and the breadth was increased by 5. The area would be unaltered. Find the length of the room. So initial area, that is before the change, is L into B, which is length into breadth, which is 300. Yes. Now final area, which is L plus length was decreased, sorry, L minus 5 and B plus 5, then also it is 300. Okay. So let me now proceed with this equation. So LB minus 5B plus 5L minus 25 is equal to 300. This is, put the 300 here. Yes, minus 5B plus 5L minus 25 is equal to 300. Okay. So cut this 300 from both sides. Now I have two equations here, but only with one equation I cannot solve two unknown values. So what I will do, from here I will take one of the values, L is equal to 300 by B. Okay. So I will substitute it here. So minus 5B plus 5 into 300 by B is equal to 25. So that is my equation. So it is minus 5B square plus 5 into 300 is equal to 25B. Okay, because the B was in the LCM, it goes that side. Now let me continue with this sum. Here I can reduce it, I can give a division with 5 for all of them. So this 5 goes. Okay, and so I get how much? That is 5B. So my new equation now becomes like this. It is, the new equation is, now the new equation is minus B square plus 300 is equal to minus 5B. Yeah. So I can make it like this, B square minus 5B minus 300 is equal to 0. In that case, what is the B square minus, this is 300. 300 can be, I can factorize and I can get the factors, which is 15 and 20. Okay. So minus 20B plus 15B, that will give me a 300 and it will give me a minus 5B, minus 300, that is equal to 0. Okay. So now B minus 20 plus 15, B minus 20. Okay, that is equal to 0. So B minus 20, B plus 15, that is equal to 0. So now B cannot be a negative number. So B is equal to 20. We can't take B is equal to minus 15. If we equate this to 0, we are going to get negative for B, which we cannot take. So B is equal to 20 is my answer. So the breadth of the rectangle comes to B is equal to 20. If B is equal to 20, how much is L? L is equal to 300 by 20. Okay, 300 by 20, which is a 15. So 20 meters and 15 meters. Find the length and breadth of the room. They didn't say the new length and breadth of the room, but the original length and breadth of the room is at 15 and at 20. Now this is another question. By selling an article for rupees 24, so selling price is 24. Okay, trader loses as much percent as the cost price of the article. Let the cost price be X. Okay, let the cost price be X. Then the loss percent is also X, they are saying in this particular sum. Now if you go back to 8th standard, loss percent is equal to loss by CP into 100. Okay, this is the formula of loss percent. So loss percent, put the x. Here loss we don't know what to write, we'll write CP is x, yes, into 100. Now what to write in terms of loss? Loss is always cost price, yes, loss is cost price, because cost price is bigger in loss and selling price is lesser, minus selling price. So this is my equation. Now see, I'll get a quadratic equation, x into 100, yeah, so that gives me a 100x minus 2400, yes. So x square plus 2400, so x square minus 100x plus 2400 is equal to 0. This is my quadratic equation clearly. So here how do I factorize it? I can take 60x and minus 40x. Some factors you just get on by looking at them. Okay, so x minus 60 minus 40, x minus 60 is equal to 0. Okay, so you get x minus 60. So you get x minus 60 and x minus and x minus 40, okay, is equal to 0. So x is equal to either 60 or x is equal to 40. So the cost price can be, cost price is rupees 60 or rupees 40, both are possible. In both the cases this condition is applicable when the cost price and the loss percent is same. So either 60 rupees cost price or 40 rupees, it happens for both. So that was it from quadratic equations problem sums. I have tried to cover almost every type of problem sum in quadratic equations: perimeter area, cost price, selling price, age, and upstream, downstream, time and work. So I have tried to do each and every type of sum in this video. Okay, so that is it for today. I shall be uploading a video on arithmetic progressions very soon. It will take up all the different types of questions in AP in one video. So look out for my next video, which is going to take up arithmetic progressions all in once, all types of sums in one video. So if you have liked the video, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks. Bye then.